Hi, my name is David. Today we're going to do a JavaScript ES6 tutorial on freeCodeCamp. We're going to learn about getters and setters. So we use these methods with class constructors, and we can look at an example here. We're starting a class book, and we have a constructor that passes through Arthur, and we're saying this Arthur to Arthur. And now we have a get method, and we're going to get writer. And what this will do is that it's going to return this Arthur. So we get that Arthur. And let's say we want to change this. So we have a simple method called set. So set, and then we have the same name as the writer here. And then we're passing through what we want to change it to. So we're changing this to whatever we change it to here. So for example, we're creating Khan's novel with new book anonymous. So the author of it is anonymous. And then if you do novel.writer, it's going to be get the name of it. And now if we're going to do novel.writer equals new author, we're changing the name of it to get to new author. So that would be that the author of that is this. And it's just important to note that it is convention to precede the name of a private variable with underscore. And the purpose of this is pretty much so that, let's see if they have here. It helps you get the value of an object's private variable to the user without the user directly accessing the private variable. So it's kind of like separate the different information from the user and the programming side. So for this example, it wants us to use class keyword to create a thermostat class. So we can do that here, class. Then we just copy and paste it. Okay, and then we have curly brackets. And now it wants us a constructor that accepts a Fahrenheit temperature. So constructor that takes in temp Fahrenheit. And then we're just going to set that temp to that value. So this dot temp f equals temp f. Great. Now we need to create a getter to obtain the temperature in Celsius and a setter to set the temperature in Celsius. All right, so we need a getter like that. And now it wants us to name it temperature because we see here that when we access it, it's looking at the temperature property. So temperature. And for the get, we don't pass in any parameters. And then we do curly brackets, return. So we have to get this in Celsius. So we want to do this formula. We just copy this, and now we change that with this to get it. And now we do a setter. So we're going to set that in Celsius, and then it has to convert to Fahrenheit. So the setter, we just use set, the name of it, and we're going to pass through the temp in C, and we're going to change this to this because we need to change it to from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And let's put semicolons. And that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much.